Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, let's continue with lesson 3. In the previous lesson, we discussed the declinable and the indeclinable nature of the word. I want you to put that somewhat to the back burner for a few lessons because it doesn't come in use until a bit later. We're going to focus on the declinable nouns where they're changing and they tell you a lot about themselves and about the sentence and the meaning. So now let's focus on the noun. As we said, we're going to look at noun. There are there are various ways you can actually break the noun, or there's various properties of a noun, and we're going to pick up the first property, which is the property here we're going to look at is going to be definite get my spelling right here, and indefinite. So any noun that you will find, generally speaking, is going to have these two properties. So with that said, what does that mean? So in English, for instance, when we say definite, we say, and we'll take the example of the book because that's the most commonly used word. So let's stick to something that's easy. When something is definite, we say the book. When something is indefinite, or that when a book is indefinite, we say a book. So really, the difference between definite and indefinite in the English language is represented by an a or the. So that's how the language takes that into consideration in the English language. Now let's go to Arabic. Taking our book, example of the book. The book is kitabun. So I want to change the color here, and you can see kitabun. This is an indefinite word which means a book. Now when we make that word definite, I'm going to write this word again as it is written, right? But I'm going to now not write the ending here. As you've noticed, I haven't written the ending on the ba. The ending on the ba has not been written. I've left it blank because I want to show you how that changes. When you make that indefinite, you're going to add an alif and a lam, and you're going to convert the two dhammas into one. So one of the dhammas drops off, and in place of that you can imagine that the alif and the lam has been added, and now it becomes al-kitabu. So let's, just for ease, I'm going to put this here. This is a discussion we can discuss later, but it's read al-kitabu. Kitabun is a book. Al-kitabu is the book. Now let's take that and take more examples. So we can go and take a word like ajrun, commonly comes in the Quran, right? Ajrun. That's indefinite. Again, I'm going to actually fix the ending here. So that's ajrun, and going back, if I write this word again, showing you how this is going to change. I didn't write the ending. I go in and now I add the alif and the lam, and I'm going to make this one dhamma. So ajrun becomes al-ajru. Now that's in a nutshell how you're actually making an indefinite word in the Arabic language definite. Inshallah, go through the Quran, find examples of it, jot them down. You have translations with you. Look at the translations, how they're different, and you get practice on recognizing the noun by the definite and the indefinite. And one of the most fundamental examples that I can give you, which you recite every day in your salah, is alhamdu. So that one we have here is, write that here. It's, the word is hamdun, right? And then what we do is we add the alif lam to that, so it becomes al-hamdu. Okay, that's what you recite every day in Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Hopefully this was beneficial. Inshallah, practice. If you don't practice, if you don't recognize the words from the Quran, then you'll become rusty. So get on it and make your own notebook on the side. Identify nouns that are indefinite and definite that you think, and inshallah you can confirm that from any teachers around you that know the Arabic language if you need help with that. Okay, so with that said, inshallah I'll come up with the next lesson soon. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.